This first introduction of Aerospace and Control Laboratory by Professor Higuchi. If you have any question related to this laboratory, please, you can ask the question directly by writing the name of Professor Higuchi. I would like to know this about your laboratory, or I would like to join your lab. So thank you very much. So now let's watch the video together.
Hello everyone, my name is Jibril and I am from Senegal. So I belong to Yokohama National University. Today we're going to have an interview with Higuchi professor. So then let's go to Higuchi laboratory. Hi, my name is Jibril and I'm today at Higuchi professor laboratory. So we're going to have an interview with him and we will ask him some questions about the social. So firstly, thank you very much for giving us this opportunity to come to your laboratory. I would like to ask you my first question. What is your main research topic?
First of all, welcome to our lab. I'm Takehiro Higuchi, Associate Professor of Yokohama National University, and main topic of our research is the system design and control of the aerospace objects, such as like the satellites or you could actually see the drones on back of us. So we do design and control those kind of stuff.
Wow, it sounds very interesting. Thank you very much. So next I would like to ask you, when did you start working on this topic and why did you choose this topic?
Actually, in my child days, I used to wanted to be a pilot. So I want to fly the airplanes. And soon after, when we proceed to the junior high school and high school ages, I had a sightseeing problem that I cannot get into that job. And well, I was thinking of kind of want to relate something to the aerospace stuff. And meanwhile, when I proceed to the university and for the master's degree, and I could imagine being a teacher in the university. So that's how I turned out to be a professor now.
Wow, that's very interesting. Thank you very much. So next, I'm so excited to know more about your research. So could you describe your research in details?
So as I said in the first part, we do design first, depending on what we want to do. So I think I should show you around now. So this is the multi-rotor drone that we're working on right now. This is pretty unique, that have the two rotors inside the this donut type structure. And what's special is that we have these clamps on the this middle the piece of wood that you could actually take it off and put it on somewhere else. Like you could place this donut on this table, and you could actually, well, this is very heavy, but you could actually fly the different kind of structured stuff up in the air, and we could change this structure to say the boxes. Well, actually, that computer there is like one of the applications we did. Well, it's a broken computer, but you could actually fly the computer as like that. So, and also you could take the picture from outside and take these QR codes and have the displacement of these rotors and actually make an algorithm that automatically flies these stuffs.
So then this one can be used as a delivery food, as we since the corona have been so a lot of delivery. So
that's for sure. Or if we could overcome the laws that we cannot fly many things up in the air still. But well, meanwhile, I think we could be able to fly these stuff and actually deliver the well, it could be the food and anything.
Okay, good.
All right.
That is a great application for the transportation.
Yeah, we're looking forward to this stuff to be out in the public. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much.
All right. We should move on to the next one. This multi-rotor, well, it's a little bit different from the regular multi-rotors. We have 4 rotors in the regular displacement, but actually this does have the wings and the tail wing as well. This one is aimed to use by you pull this multi-rotor by the vehicles or the ships, and main purpose we have designed this is for the surveillance around the ships that the very small fishing ships we cannot follow. If we could have the higher visibility from the high space, and you could take the picture by the cameras, and so these are the how it was designed. But actually pulling the multi-rotors does have the very strong external force that it's going to tip around, and so these wings are used to compensate those turbulences from the wires and all those.
So I'm a little worried about the accident this kind can have with the birds. So can you give a little explain how about the protection of the power systems?
Actually, the bars, the rotors on this vehicle does make a very strong sound. So the bar itself, in the usual cases, they do escape from the rotors, so it should be fine.
Okay, I got it. Thank you very much.
All right. Yeah. So, another one. This one is not doesn't have much meaning, but this is like the example of the space things. So these two are the the airplane kind of stuff, and this is for the space. Usually when we do study about the space stuff, we basically do the simulations. So it's based on the computer programs. But right now we're having this facility that, like, this one has the floating device that have the 3 degrees of freedom, which means that it's gonna rotate along with this cube.
The ball.
Yeah, the ball.
Oh.
And actually it's gonna float. So you have the say this is one of the example we're designing, the control devices. We place this on the plate on the top, and if we make it float, and if we control this, then it's gonna have some kind of reaction that's equivalent to the space structures.
Yeah. So this one is showing like you have an equilibrium when it fly in the space. Like we have like 3 layers for controlling the system.
So yeah, this is only one right now. So we're gonna place several stuff and actually simulate the actual space environment and control them.
So that's very interesting. Next, I would like to ask you, what is the atmosphere in your laboratory look like?
Well, actually, that's a hard question to, as a teacher, how's the atmosphere? Well, I would say it's a friendly laboratory. Like, along with the studies, we do like to play around. We try to do some kind of events, like the barbecue and the Christmas party and all those, like once every month or so. So I would say it's a friendly lab, but I think you should ask the students first for that question. But unfortunately this year we have the corona pandemic, so it's hard to do those kind of stuff. But still trying hard to make things get easier.
Okay, that's very interesting. I'm so happy that your lab has very fun events and organizing a lot of events. So next, we know like sometimes research is a very lonely process and you can face a lot of difficulties. Yes. So how do you handle working on the research difficulties?
Our research projects are more like it's not doing new stuff. Like in the chemistry, you put 2 new things together and you produce the new stuff. But my lab, what we do is more like an engineering thing. So it's the thing that we have to take more time on it. So like the programming, it takes a long time. So one of the big problems we approach is the stress, overworking. So, always we try to, play around, get the stresses out. I do like to golf, so on the weekends I do go around. So that's like the thing, to get the things going.
It's okay, thank you very much. So my final question is, there is many students who want now study at Yokohama National University. So what kind of a specific advice you could give to them, students who want to try to apply to YNU?
As the undergraduate students, the physics and mathematics are important to study before you approach the university. But one of the things I have found within the foreign students is it's important to have the communication skills that, not only like the Japanese, but other communication skills that you could approach to the teachers and the other students and communicate. Well, actually the Japanese students are very shy, as you know, I think. They don't talk to you much, but if you do arrive in Japan and study as undergraduates, you should, approach them and have some communication and get used to the climate. And if you're proceeding to the aerospace engineering, communication skills is one of the most important thing you need. Well, as in, like if you proceed to the astronaut, they're like the communication people. Like you're packed in the satellite level, the international station for 3 months, and you have to talk to same people every day, every time. But you have to have those kind of communication skills to live. So that's one of the skills I think important to study and proceed in field. Yes.
Okay, thank you very much for giving this insight information. We are very happy to have our first interview with you. Thank you very much, Professor.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.